บทุกๆงานหรือว่าอาจจะมีเปิดคนนะครับก็มาดูกันในงานนะครับมีอะไรกันบ้างโอเคครับเดี๋ยวเราตัดเข้าไปดูในงานกันนะครับว่าเดี๋ยวจะรองานไปดูก็เวลาณตอนนี้นะครับคือ3:58 นาทีนะครับอีก2 นาทีก็จะเริ่มสวัสดีในบางช่วงในการบันทึกเทปตรงส่วนนี้นะครับอาจจะมีความละเอียดปรับตกลงก็ขออภัยด้วยนะครับเนื่องจากเน็ตคนไทยบางครั้งมีการตกของตัวเน็ตนิดนึงเนาะก็อาจจะไม่ว่ากันนะครับก็ขออภัยด้วยนะครับนี่อาจจะเป็นครั้งแรกของการบันทึกเทปของเราก็ว่า
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage President and CEO of Samsung Electronics, Mr. J.K. Shin.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us in the beautiful Alice Hall at Lincoln Center. And thank you to everyone watching our live stream. I am very excited to be here today. My job is developing technologies to improve our lives and shape the world. But my true passion is public speaking. At Samsung, we have a simple philosophy. We serve you by listening to you. We trust you. And we like to gain your trust the old-fashioned way by offering better products and by offering new products first. That is never easy, and it takes more than great mind. It takes persistence and even courage. When Samsung released the first Galaxy Note, some said we were crazy. A pen, a giant screen, but we were not crazy. Well, maybe just a little. We saw a problem that we could solve. Customers wanted a great viewing experience and a device to get things done. The Note didn't just succeed. It created a category. Just 2 years ago at CES, we revealed a new concept, flexible display technology. We believed in that concept, so we bet big. An immersive screen that was beautiful and useful. And we have been so happy with the response from customers. They love dual edge experience. That's how we stay ahead of the curve. We listen, we learn, and we take a risk. We push ourselves to be first and others join us. The technology spreads, making life better. That's true with the big breakthroughs. But it's also true with a steady, difficult work of progress. When we develop better cameras, higher resolution screens, batteries that charge faster and last longer, that not only lifts Samsung, it propels the industry. Today, the journey continues in the large screen category that Samsung created. After all, as the smartphones have grown more central to our lives, so has the demand for larger screens. It's not complicated. Bigger screens are great for moving between emails and important files or scrolling through photos on social media or watching a movie. And we are still betting big. The fact is we are all using our smartphones in two major ways. As multimedia consumers and as multitaskers. Everybody does both, of course. Multitaskers also watch videos and have fun. I am a multitasker and very fun. Just not as much fun as others. So we developed two devices. One ideal for multimedia consumer, the other that's perfect for the multitasker. If you love to watch TV shows and clips on a brilliant display with the stunning audio. If you want the best camera for sharing photos and videos on social media. If you want a design that will stop friends in their tracks. We have the smartphone for you. And if you want help managing your busy life, if you want to write down ideas and notes no matter where inspiration strikes. If you want a device that's intuitive, efficient, and powerful so you can get things done. We have the smartphone for you too. Ladies and gentlemen, the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus and the Galaxy Note 5. Look at these two beautiful smartphones. Both devices offer an immersive viewing experience, but they fit right in the palm of your hand. The screens are bigger, but the phones are actually smaller. And that's not all. We are also officially launching Samsung Pay. Now, with your new Note or Edge Plus, you can use the only mobile payment system that's secured by Knox and tokenization. That's simple and easy to use. That doesn't force small businesses to upgrade their terminals, and that will be accepted almost everywhere on day one. I couldn't be more excited by what we achieved with the Samsung Pay and with the S6 Edge Plus and Note 5. So please allow me to bring Justin to the stage to tell you more. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks, JK. Back in 2011, Samsung had found success with the first Galaxy S. So we were excited about the potential of the S2. But we also felt that there were so many consumers out there that wanted a product that just didn't exist. We were missing something big, and that's what led to the first Galaxy Note. It was a breakthrough, not just for us, but for the entire industry. We faced some doubt and market skepticism, and that's kind of an understatement. At the time, 3.5 and 4-inch phones dominated the market. But we summoned the courage. We believed in the Note. We knew that there was demand for a bigger display, a larger canvas that made more possible. It turns out we were right. Each new version of the Note has been more popular than the last. And Note users are among our most loyal fans. Now, I might be biased, but I love this thing. Why? A larger screen lets me do more on my phone. I can take notes in meetings, video conference with my colleagues, or collaborate in the cloud. More and more of us are using our phones in this way. Bigger screens have gone from nice to have to must have. And a display, once called a gimmick, has now become the norm. We've never forgotten the fans who believed in the Note, and we were inspired to make it even better. We call it the Note 5, so let's get into it. We started by tackling what we call the paradox of size. It boils down to this. When you ask people what they're looking for in a phone, they'll tell you two things. They want a big, brilliant display, but they don't want a bulky phone. And that makes sense, because your mobile phone is now the primary screen in your life. It's the first thing you look at in the morning, and the last thing you look at before you go to bed. But a larger device may not be easy to use with one hand, and it may not fit in your pocket, especially if you wear skinny jeans, which I definitely don't. Consumers were forced to choose between screen size and portability. At Samsung, we didn't think that was a choice you should have to make. So we set out to design a phone with a big display in a slimmer, smaller package. Like the S6 Edge, the new Note flaunts the same design DNA. It's crafted with metal and glass, though now we've made the metal even stronger. It's thinner, smaller, and lighter than before. For the Note 5, we curved the glass on the back. The flat screen is great to write on, and the curved back makes it easier to use with one hand. Now, the Note wouldn't be the Note without the S Pen. It's the tool that helps you multitask like a pro in ways that you can't with any other device out there. It is to the Note what the mouse is to the PC, making it an indispensable tool for creators. The new S Pen is better than ever. We designed it to be more solid and balanced in your hand. It's also more precise and sensitive, like writing with a ballpoint pen. Let me show you. By the way, we've added this little clicking mechanism to pop the pen right out. It's kind of satisfying, actually. First, we added the ability to write when the screen is off. Now, I've been using this feature, and it's awesome. Think about all the times you want to write down a phone number, a restaurant name, or subway stop. Now you don't have to unlock your phone and open an app. It's right there. We've also improved Air Command, making it easier to use and more intuitive. Now the icon hovers for instant access to all of your S Pen tools from any screen whenever you have the S Pen out. Here I am accessing Air Command. I go into my files. Look, there's a PDF. I open it, sign it, save it, and now I'm done. We've also improved other elements like screen capture. Now you can capture a long list, like driving directions, from top to bottom in one big image without having to take multiple screenshots. It's a simpler way to gather ideas from the internet and save them for later. Now, the productivity doesn't stop there. I want to show you something that'll make your bosses love you. It's both a keyboard and a cover, which is why we call it the keyboard cover. See how the keys are ergonomically shaped? Makes it easier to type with such precision. Hi, Mom. Now you can have it both ways, a large display and the rapid, accurate typing of a keyboard to fire off messages and emails. And when it's not in use, you can simply snap it on the back and continue watching a video or teaming up with your friends in Clash of Clans. With this new Note, you can use your fingers to navigate and play games. Use the S Pen to write and draw, or pull out the keyboard to bang out an email on the fly. Because the Galaxy Note 5 is so versatile, you can get more done. Now, to talk to you more about the S6 Edge Plus, I'm pleased to invite Elena Cotton to the stage. Thank you.
Thank you, Justin, and thank you for that warm welcome. Let me tell you more about the S6 Edge Plus and the journey that got us here. 2 years ago, we decided to step up our game. We set a goal for ourselves to deliver superior display technology, a great camera, and best-in-class design. That's how the S6 Edge was born. A beautiful device with the most advanced technology ever found in a smartphone. The dual-edge design was unlike anything else out there, and we were so happy with the response. The curved display not only drew headlines, it also resonated with our consumers. But they still wanted a bigger and better screen. So we thought to ourselves, could we really combine a large display And a dual edge? Well, of course we can. Now we're bringing everything you love to the big screen. We improved both its features and design. This phone is elegant, understated, and finely crafted. Each detail was examined and re-examined when creating the S6 Edge Plus. The metal bezel is even more subtle and refined. And we've also added a new color to the lineup, silver titanium. So you have even more choices. I absolutely love this new design. Part of what makes this device so great is its deceptively compact size. I can use the Edge Plus with one hand, and that's whether I'm scrolling through Instagram or pulling up a boarding pass because I'm late for a flight, again. The screen is bigger, but the phone actually is smaller.
แต่มีโหลดไปแล้วนะครับน่าจะใหญ่ขึ้นแต่ตัวเครื่องกับบางลงนะไม่เหมือนตัว iPhone 6 นะครับ
Numbers don't lie. It begins with a big, beautiful screen. The display is sharp and brilliant, and the curves create an added sense of depth. Take a look at this footage. The screen picks up on all the little details that bring your images and videos to life. Everything just pops. The secret lies in a high-definition screen. The colors are deep, rich, and vibrant. Movies and games are simply stunning. You'll actually feel like you're right there with the Avengers in their quest to vanquish evil, or sitting courtside with your favorite NBA players. Everything comes through so true to life. Even when you're racing your friends, it's like you're in the driver's seat. Now, you can dive deeper into moments like this with the help of lush, authentic sound. Level On Wireless Pro, our professional-grade Bluetooth headphones, enhance the acoustic depth and detail of your wireless audio experience. And there's more. I'm also really excited about a new feature called live broadcast. As our digital lives continue to evolve, the way we share our moments is also changing. We used to think of status updates and photo sharing were real time, but now it's all about streaming these moments as they happen, straight from your phone. Sure, there are other video apps that can do that, but you need to figure out which app to download, sign up for a new account, and fingers crossed, your friends and family are signed up too. With live broadcasts, they don't have to. We have partnered with the most popular video sharing platform in the world. So now you can broadcast directly from your phone to YouTube. Wherever you are, your friends can come along. They can watch your videos live or catch up on your feed later. Now, all of this goodness is now easier to access thanks to a new feature called Apps Edge, a new feature that you can customize. You can swipe the edge to get to your favorite apps and contacts, keeping what matters most right at your fingertips. From any screen, not just a home screen, I can quickly reach my husband or daughter, or easily pull up my messages, maps, and even Candy Crush. Yeah, Candy Crush. So that's it. A beautiful design, a brilliant curved display, and live broadcasts. But that's only part of how the S6 Edge Plus makes your life more stylish and fun. Now I'd like to invite Justin back to the stage to talk to you about the other features on the new Note and Edge Plus. Justin Dennison, come on down.
Thanks, Elena. The Edge Plus and the Note 5 share the same industry-leading platform, a 5.7-inch Quad HD Super AMOLED display, the latest and greatest camera, and Samsung's pioneering charging technologies. It's Galaxy, reimagined, redesigned, and redefined. One problem out there today with a lot of devices is when you're doing a few things at once, which we all do, and you'll launch just one more app, and boom, everything slows down. One of the main reasons for this is your phone just is screaming for more RAM. 1 or 2 gigs is not enough. So we've included 4 gigs of RAM on both models. This is the most amount of RAM we ever included in our phones. Thank you. Thank you. You'll be able to keep up with all of your messages, post updates to your social networks, and multitask to your heart's content. To use a technical term, these devices are crazy powerful. Now, every year, your wireless operator improves its LTE speeds, which means so often your phone falls behind. These phones will support the fastest 4G LTE networks today and be ready for the upcoming rollout of LTE Category 9 network speeds. As these phones age, they'll keep up with the changing times. Now, the camera is probably the most popular and important feature on any smartphone, and we'll continue to set the bar. When we introduced the S6 camera, the toughest critics praised its performance. We can talk about specs, but the bottom line is this: Samsung's cameras are the best in the world. It got the highest DxO mark score in image quality. Take a look at these amazing shots. The low light performance, the detail, and the color reproduction are fantastic. And we're still moving forward. As social networking evolves, we're not just communicating with photos, we're sharing the best moments of our lives through video. We want the only limit to be your imagination, not the quality of the video that your phone can record. That's why both phones can shoot in 4K. We were one of the first to introduce 4K shooting on smartphones, and we'll continue to help mobile filmmakers create awesome videos like this. Now, for the first time, we've improved the software-based image stabilizer called VDIS. On the back, it works with existing OIS hardware to further stabilize your recordings. Thank you. Now, let's talk about side sync. Mobile phones are crucial to our lives, but we still depend on our laptops, computers, and tablets. So we set out to connect these multiple screens to your smartphone in a way that's seamless and intuitive. With side sync, you'll be able to connect wirelessly and automatically, so you can easily drag and drop your files from phone to PC and back. Samsung makes products that improve the lives, even the lives of Mac users. That's right. SideSync will support the latest Windows and Macs. Thank you. So now everybody can sync up. Now, all these features and services are great as long as your battery stays charged. That's why Samsung has led the way with power saving mode, fast charging, and wireless charging built right into our devices. Today, we're going further. With the S6 Edge Plus and Note 5, we're bringing fast charging to wireless charging. Samsung is a pioneer here. Thank you. Thank you. We're not just trying to sell phones. We're advancing the market Charging speeds are the fastest we've ever supported. With wireless charging, you can go from empty to full in 2 hours, which is an improvement of over 60 minutes or about 30%. We can charge phones faster this way than most phones out there can charge with a cable, even when they have a smaller battery. It's amazing. Charging your phone was a concern. Now it's an afterthought. It's a real differentiator for us. If you want a phone that lets you get through your day without always having to worry about that little battery symbol, stick with us. But if you don't mind hunting for outlets and waiting for your phone to charge slowly over hours, well, there are other companies that excel at that. And we're just getting started. Our goal is to create an ecosystem where your battery can be charged wirelessly anywhere. And we're on our way. Today, millions of consumers have this technology in their hands now. Our kids will think it's crazy that we once lugged charging cables around, scanning the walls for an open power outlet, and sat on the airport floor. Already, there are other companies investing in wireless charging as well, like Starbucks and IKEA, to name a few. It will eventually become the most common thing for you to simply place your smartphone on the table, at a coffee shop, at your desk, or on your nightstand, and your phone will automatically charge. We're betting on a cord-free future. It's why the new Note and Edge Plus come with built-in fast wireless charging. Perhaps one day, other manufacturers might think it's as necessary as, well, Wi-Fi. So there you have it. 2 new amazing phones. The Galaxy S6 Edge Plus, a device that takes your multimedia experience to the next level, and the Note 5, a perfect companion that truly empowers you to simply get more stuff done. Both the Note 5 and S6 Edge Plus are ready for whatever life throws your way. And you don't have to wait long for these products. They'll be available in stores in the US and Canada on August 21st. Yes, you heard that correctly. That's next week. But wait, there's more. And US pre-orders start today at 3 p.m. It's been a real privilege to talk to you more about the Galaxy Note 5 and S6 Edge Plus. Now, I want to invite In Jong Ri to the stage to speak to you more about a service that I know all of you want to hear more about. Thanks again.
Big crowd today, yeah. Thank you, Justin. I'm here to talk about Samsung Pay. And the exciting future of mobile payments. We set out to develop a solution that is simple, safe, and open to all businesses, large and small, not to mention fun to use. In my wallet, I have lots of plastic cards, right? Credit cards, debit cards, membership cards, gift cards, department store cards. I have a lot of cards on keychains too. A lot of cards. I'm sure you have a lot of them too. People are so accustomed to swiping their plastic card for payments, as practically every store in the world has MagStripe card readers. So, how do you make consumers transition from the old habit of swiping cards to using smartphones instead? That is the problem. That is the problem my engineers and I set out to solve. It is a challenge that requires a lot of ingenuity and creativity. Most of the existing mobile payment solutions rely only on NFC, which is fine technology, but most stores don't have it. If consumers always have to second guess whether a store accepts mobile payments, it creates a mental block or friction that makes it so hard for them to let go of the old habit of swiping cards. I believe the first step to creating a new habit-changing lifestyle is not about being first in the market, but about creating a compelling technology that removes this type of friction. That's the basic philosophy of Samsung Pay. Since the S6, our select flagship devices come with brilliant invention. It allows Samsung Pay to work at almost all MagStripe card readers, as well as NFC and barcode readers. The experience is amazingly simple and fast. It is just like swiping a card. No, I mean, not plastic card. I'm talking about smartphones instead. Samsung Pay is accepted virtually anywhere. It works at the big chains. It also works at even your local, let me get this right, fruit stores. That'll be my day. If retailers, as a rule, if retailers can swipe a card, most likely they will accept Samsung Pay. Isn't that nice? We have partnered with American Express, MasterCard, Visa, Bank of America, Citi, and US Bank, to name just a few. The list of partners growing every day. In addition, I'm proud to say that Samsung Pay is the first mobile payment solution in the industry to support store-branded credit cards. Over 100,000 retailers. Oh, I almost forgot. Let me ask. Have you ever forgotten to bring your membership card or gift card when you need them at the store? I don't know about you, but it happened to me a lot. Well, not that I have a lot of gift cards or membership cards. I just hate to carry them. Now, I won't have to, because most of these cards are based on MagStripes or barcode-based. Samsung Pay can easily support them. No more worries, just to bring your Samsung smartphone. Your wallet's gonna miss you. Finally, I want to point out, Samsung Pay is safe. Samsung Knox is our industry-leading hardware-based security system. It protects Samsung Pay from malwares, making it one of the safest wallet solutions in the industry. To give you even more peace of mind, we make sure we do not store or transmit your credit card or private information during transactions. Each transaction uses one-time use security code instead of your credit card information, We worry about your security so you can live your life worry-free. Okay, here it comes. Here's the million-dollar questions.
ความปลอดภัยคือ
When can you use it?
จะป้องกัน malware
On August 20th, it will be going live in Korea and will be available in the US on September 20th. Followed by China, Spain, UK, and other countries in near future. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's Samsung Pay. It's a simple, safe, and more than anything else, accepted virtually anywhere. Thank you, everyone. I now have the pleasure of inviting Elena back to the stage.
Thank you, In-jung. We set out to raise the bar in the category we pioneered. And I think we stayed ahead of the curve. But we're just getting started. Samsung is always looking for that next advance, that next breakthrough. And we'll get there the way we always have, by being open, by listening, and learning from our consumers. And frankly, by not being afraid to bet big on the future. Today, we revealed a device that's curved. But what's next is just around the corner. Wow, right? Exciting stuff. We'd like to invite all of our developers and partners to join us, to develop with us, to be a part of what's next. We can't wait to show you more in Berlin this September. And for those of you watching online, stay tuned for a quick tour of the product experience zone. Thank you so much. It's been a blast.
Ladies and gentlemen, the product experience zone is now open in the lobby area.
What's up, guys? Lou here from Unbox Therapy, and I'm out in the experience zone now. The keynote has just ended. It is craziness out here, as you can probably tell. I've got the new devices in front of me for the first hands-on. As you can see behind me, there's a bunch of accessories, Samsung Pay demo. One of the accessories I'm most excited for, actually, is the new wireless charger, which is going to charge significantly faster than the previous version. You guys know I'm a big fan of wireless charging. So let's get started with the S6 Edge Plus, which I've got right over here. As you can tell, very slim form factor, even though you've got this gigantic 5.7-inch screen, QHD, Super AMOLED, as you'd expect. You have this 16-megapixel camera on the back, optical image stabilization, 4K video, 5 megapixels on the front, f1.9 lenses on both, so they're going to do well in low light, as you might expect. The Edge has a couple of new features. If you move over to the People's Edge here, which is the feature that allows you to customize your contact list in this easy-to-find location, you now have something called Apps Edge as well. And that's going to allow you to add your favorite apps into this location over here so you can get to them more quickly, but also so that you can get custom notifications for each of your favorite apps. This is available in a number of different colors, so silver as well as white, and we also have black, of course, and there's also a gold. You see the gold here in the new Note 5, which is the next device we'll talk about. The Note 5 has this cool curve on the back, so even though it's really large, it doesn't feel huge in your hand, so it's mostly screen, very little bezel on each side. Now, a lot of the features are going to carry through over here from the S6 Edge Plus. You're still getting the 16-megapixel camera with optical image stabilization, 4K video, and so on. But now you've got the S Pen, and it's been redesigned. As you can see here, it has a brand new mechanism for extracting it. It's very satisfying, and it replaces the old one, which sort of required your fingernail to get out. This one comes out a lot cleaner and smoother. Once you've got it out, you can have this extra feature here for taking notes without unlocking or even turning on the phone. So I'll give you a quick demo here. There you go. So as you can see, if you need to jot something down quickly, maybe where you parked in a giant parking garage, this is a good way to do that. Now, there's other features to go with the S Pen, obviously. For example, through your Air command, you can access all of the specialty features. There's a new one here as well in the screen write section, which allows you to actually take a scroll capture. So rather than your average screen grab, if you have a longer document or a web page or maybe even a Twitter feed, like my Twitter feed, maybe you want to go back and check out all of my various tweets, I'll show you how the feature works. Click on screen right here, wait for it to take the first screenshot, then click on scroll capture in the bottom corner, which will then prompt you to continue capturing. You can just select capture more and it'll scroll through. So rather than having a number of disorganized screenshots, instead you've got a nice long scrollable list, something you can then email, share, or just save for later. So anyway, guys, I hope that gave you a better idea of what to expect with the new devices. As you can tell, they're very beautiful, and a bunch of people around here seem to agree. And thanks very much for joining on the live stream. I hope you enjoyed it. And make sure to stay tuned here on the Samsung channel for more content regarding all these hot new devices. Thanks, guys. See you later. Hey, yo.
ก็เป็นเป็นแหล่งข้อมูลนะครับเป็นซีรีส์หลากหลายนะครับก็สำหรับวันนี้นะครับผมและทีมงานที่มายาที่ก็ต้องขอตัวลากันไปก่อนนะครับเจอกันวันที่3 เดือน 9 ปีนี้นะครับที่